Hello, Sabrina here with another tutorial for you, and I'm going to show you how to make this adorable pin rose. It's a rose pin. You can write with it, of course. It's a regular pin, and I'm going to show you exactly how I made this pin. It's very, very simple, easy to do, and I'm going to be giving this away as a gift to my kids' teacher. So it's a great little gift to give to a teacher, to anybody in the office, for Valentine's Day. So I'm going to show you how to make this beautiful rose here. The items you're going to be needing, material, we're going to be using Red Heart Super Saver, and you can use Super Saver or any type of green yarn. Try to roll it up in a little tiny ball like this so it's easier to work with. I have my E-hook here, Tempers needle to sew in our ends, and a pin. Okay, to get started, we're going to start with the pin, and we're basically going to be making this part right here. We won't need a hook or nothing like that for this project. Only to make the flower and the leaf will be crocheting. But this part right here is easy to do. You start by taking the yarn, and we're going to tie a little knot and put it right over our pin. Start from the bottom of the pin first, and we're going to be working this way up. Leave a tail so you can sew it into the whole project so it won't come loose or nothing. So I'm going to double tie this so it doesn't come loose. It's like a mall hair yarn. It's got like little hairs in it. Very pretty though. I love this yarn. Okay. So leave your loose end down so you can sew it in. And pretty much what I do is I take the ball of yarn, wrap it over the hook, the pin, open that up, and feed it right through. See how I did that? And now it's like a little loopy thing on the top here because I just put it right through the loop. Now I'm going to pull nice and tight and bring it all the way to the end. Hold it nice and tight. You need to hold your fingers there to hold it. Fine with that. Now I'm going to just keep doing that over and over again until it's fed all the way. The whole pin is done. So I'm just pulling it, and I bring it all the way down. Just keep pulling it, tighten, and you can feel it tighten when you pull it down like that. You go around again, feed it through the loop. I open it up, put it right through, and pull nice and tight. See how easy this is? Okay, just wrap it around, open up that loop, feed the little ball through, pull nice and tight. Eventually, this part right here will start swirling all the way around it. And that's cute. It gives it a nice little look. So you just want to keep doing that over and over until your whole pin is done. Yarn over, take that little ball, feed it right through my little loop here, and pull tight. So I'm going to continue this off camera and finish mine to the end here so I can show you how to sew it all up. And just continue yours. Just feed it through the little loop and pull tight. Just the same way. And as you can see, a little swirly thing going on here, which is really cute. It does it on its own when you pull it. You really don't have to necessarily just try to do it. It actually just does it on its own. Yeah, I'm almost done here anyway, so I'll just stay on the camera. Oops. And get my loose end out of there. Okay, so when you get to the end, it's kind of more harder to get the ball around and have it stay on there. So what I use is my finger, like if that's the pin, and I slowly start putting that on there, and then I hold it and pull tight. See how I did that? So I'm just wrapping it around my finger, and then I take the ball of yarn and feed it through the loop, just like you're making a little knot on your finger. And then I pull tight and put it right over the pin. And then pull nice and tight. So now I'm at the end here, and I'm going to leave a tail so I can sew it in. Come on, scissors, cut. Okay, so I'm getting my needle here. Clean cut. I have trouble feeding it through my needle. So now I fed it through my needle, and from the top here you want to just sew it in. And when I'm sewing it in, you see these ridges here? They go all the way around. You want to feed it right through there. It's just much easier than trying to get through the thing. And so I'm just sewing this in right over that ridge. Okay, cut the rest of the yarn off that you don't need. And do the same thing to the very tip. Careful you don't get ink all over you. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to cut the rest of the excess yarn off. And now my pin is completely covered. Okay, now to make a leaf is very, very simple. You're going to get your yarn, make a slip knot, get your hook, and we're going to chain up 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're going to triple crochet into the 4th chain. So yarn over twice, go into the 4th chain, which is right there. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over and pull through the last two. That's a triple crochet. Yarn over twice, go into the next chain, do another triple crochet, yarn over twice, do another triple crochet in the next chain, okay, now we're going to do a double crochet. So you're going to yarn over, go into the next chain, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through two, yarn over, pull through two. That's a double crochet. Do another double crochet in the next chain, the next chain, double crochet, the next chain we're going to do a half double crochet. So you're going to yarn over, go into that chain, pull through, yarn over, and pull through all three loops. Next chain, single crochet, just go right into the hook, yarn over, and pull through both loops. The next one, you're just going to do a slip stitch, yarn over and go right into the hook, pull the yarn through, and pull it right through the other one. Now I'm leaving my tail out. Now we're turning this around. We're going to be working back the other way on the opposite side of the chain. Where we did our first single crochet, we're going to do a single crochet into that same stitch, but on the opposite side. The next one we're going to do a half double crochet. The next one we're going to do a double crochet. Oops, I missed it. There you go. Double crochet in the next. Double crochet in the next. Now a triple crochet. Triple crochet in the next. And the very last one, triple crochet. Now what we're going to do is chain up two, 1, 2, and you're just going to slip stitch on the very top right here and pull that through and fasten off. I like to leave a tail so I can sew it onto the thing. So now I'm going to take my other little tail that's at the end here, put it on my needle here, feed it right through the center of the leaf. I'm just going right through the center. There we go. Don't pull too tight or the whole thing will go like, no. Just make sure you just get it like as a leaf. You're just getting rid of that loose end. So I just tied the two loose ends together, not too tight because you will get that. Just like so. Now I'm going to take the longer tail and use that to sew it on to my pin. So when you're sewing it on, you want to go at least 2 rows down. You can see how many rows you got, not rows, but you see these little ridges here. Try to go to the second one from the top here because you're going to have your flower here, so you want to have the leaf really close to that, but not too close. Then you'll have trouble putting on your flower. And I'm just going right into the loops. See that ridges right here? That's where I'm starting to sew it on. So I'm going to pull it right through. And I'm going to get a part of the leaf, pull that through, and then I'm going to go up on this and start sewing this on. Oops. Sorry about that. So now I'm going to go into the leaf, and into the pin. Okay, so you already did one side. Now you have to get that other side. See the other side of the leaf? So what I do is go down and start sewing it right back up. I'm going right back in the center again so I can get the other side. So I'm going into the pin and leaf, just going right back up again. Now I'm on the other side and I'm going to go down the other side. So I went into the pin and the leaf, now I'm going into the pin and into the leaf. Now going back this way again, I'm going to go and do the same thing again. Just keep doing it over and over, back the other way. So now I'm going back into the center again. And then I'm just going to feed it right straight down. So I have two ends, and I'm going to tie those two ends together and just cut them off. It's really sewed in there, so I'm pretty sure it's not going to come loose. I'm pulling nice and tight, making sure my knot's really secured. Just cut those two ends off. And now we have our leaf. And it's got a little slant to it because it's like going up on there, so it looks really cute. Now for the flower. In the flower, you get the yarn, make a slip knot, get your hook, chain up 20, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. We are going to double crochet into the third chain from the hook, chain up 1, double crochet right back into that same chain we did a double crochet. Now we're going to skip a chain, move to the next, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet back into that same stitch again. And we're going to be doing this all the way down the chain. Loosen up some yarn here so it's easier for me. Skip a chain, move to the next, put a double crochet, chain up 1, double crochet back into the same chain. Skip a chain, move to the next, double crochet, chain 1, back in the same chain again, double crochet. Skip a chain, move to the next, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet back into that same chain. skip a chain, move to the next, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet back into that same chain, skip a chain, move to the next, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet back into that same chain. Repeat that all the way to the end. I'm going to continue mine right here. Okay, I'm so close to the end here. When you get to the end, you're going to have 2 chains left. All you're going to do is double crochet into that last chain. Just a double crochet. Chain up 1. Now we're going to turn our work around. Okay. So now we have these V stitches, and then we have the opening, then the V. We're going to be working right into this V right now, and we're going to put 5 double crochets right into that V. So when you see our V, you know you're in the right place. So double crochet, 5 double crochets right into that V. Starting with mine, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so when you move that V over, you're going to have a space in between that. Single crochet into that space, just like so. Now we're at the V again, put 5 double crochets. Okay, now we're going to that next space, put a single crochet. The V, 5 double crochets, and we're going to do this all the way to the end. These are our petals that we're making. Okay, now I'm going to single crochet into the next space. The next space right here, I'm going to put 5 double crochets. Single crochet into the next space. Next space right in between that V, we're going to put 5 double crochets. Single crochet into the next space, 5 double crochets into the next. Single crochet into the next space, 5 double crochets into the next. Single crochet into the next space, 5 double crochets into the next. Single crochet into the next, 5 double crochets into the next. Single crochet into the next, 5 double crochets into the next, single crochet into the next, and we're at the last one. We're going to put our 5 double crochets into that last V. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And this is part of our chain at the very end here, which is a space right in between there. See? We're going to single crochet and fasten off. Leave a long tail so we can sew it in. Okay. Now, let me get this green yarn out of my way. Get my needle now. Thread my needle. Excuse me. Okay. So, as you can see, it's already curled up a little bit. Now we gotta form the flower. What I do here is I make sure I fold it in so the tip is showing. And I sew these two together just like so. So it stays that way. Then I just roll it and sew. Roll it and sew. And that's all you're doing is rolling it. You can roll it all the way up and sew it, but I just do it as I go. That way I can get every stitch in there. Roll it and sew. Roll it. So we're at the end here, and what I do is just roll it up and sew the last of it. Okay, so now I have my rose. You can make it bigger if you want to by doing 30 chains, but I'm going with 25 because I thought that was just a little bit big. But you can make them any size you want. So this is 30 chains and this is 25 chains. See the difference? Okay. So you're gonna see a little middle right there. Put it right through. You don't have to go all the way in, just a little bit. And what you're going to do is just sew around with your pink yarn over the green. So I'm grabbing the pin. See how I did that? I grabbed a little bit of the green and then the pink of the flower. And I'm just going to go around the whole pin. So that one's on. Almost there. So now I'm just going to take my 2 loose ends, tie them together. I'm going to feed one of them right through the center of this. And then feed the other one through the center as well. And then fasten off, so I know that they won't unwind later. And just cut the ends off. There we go. So my 2 loose ends are right here in the center. And I'm just going to cut them out. And then the little lid, there it is. Put it right on there. Remember to go up just a little bit on the thing when you're doing it so the lid can fit. And voila. We have these adorable rose pins. Great for any little thing. So what my kids will be doing is I'm going to get a little pot just from like this Home Depot for $1. It's a little bit smaller than this, but it's the regular little pot. I'll put some styrofoam inside and put some little yarn on the outside so it looks okay. And then the pins are just going to be put right in there, just like so. See? They're going to look like a little pot of flowers. But when they take them out, they get a pin. So until next time, I guys hope you guys enjoy this tutorial. Please comment and subscribe. Happy crocheting! Bye!